A lot of times when you're modeling, you want to work from reference images, and you can take those reference images and put them in the background, in the backdrop of your viewports, so that you can model right on top of them. And to do this, all we need to do is go to D for Display Options, go over to the Backdrop tab. We need to choose the viewport that we want to place the image in. I'm going to go ahead and use the top viewport. Top L is top left, top R, top right. Bot L is bottom left, and bot R is bottom right. But we're going to use the top left, and I'm going to select an image from my list. If you haven't already loaded an image, you can load it right here, but I'm going to use this Serenity map. And while I'm in this window, I'm going to go ahead and lower the contrast and lower the brightness a little bit. Okay, something like this. And I'm going to go ahead and close this window, go full screen, zoom in, and if I wanted to start working, I could just grab, say, something like the pen tool and start tracing right on top. Okay. Now, if I decide while I'm working that I don't really want to see the image, I just want to look at my geometry, I can go back to the display options and set the display to none. And then when I want to put it back, I can put it back. Now, that might become a hassle to keep opening up that display window to just toggle it back and back and forth. So there's actually a tool that will let us do it with the click of a button, and we can also set up a shortcut key for it if we would like. So I thought we could take a look at that. So what I'll do is, let's just go ahead and forget about this tracing for right now, and let's focus on setting up to be ready to work. Okay, now the toggle backdrop image on and off is not part of the interface, so we'll need to add it to the interface. And you'll need to decide where you think it should go. I'm going to just place it right underneath the image editor. I think that's a good place for it. So to add a tool to the interface, we just need to go to Alt F10, which is the same as coming over to Edit Menu Layout, but it's Alt F10. And we need to decide where we want to put it. And here's where we are going to be putting it, in this list right here where our menus are. And I'm just going to kind of collapse these so we can see that we have the middle mouse button, right mouse button, left mouse button. The main menu, that would be our tabs right here and our tools right here. We've got the top menu. This is the menu right here that never changes. And then we've got the bottom edge menu, which is down here, which of course that doesn't change. But I'm going to go to the top menu, and here's Image Editor. We wanted to put it, I wanted to put the tool right here. So we just need to come over to the commands and find it. Well, it's over in the display command, and toggle backdrop on and off. So I could just add it, or I could left click and drag and just place it right here, and it adds it to the interface. Okay, so if you ever download a free little plugin or purchase a tool, or want to add some of the features that are in Lightwave that haven't been added, and you'll know that because it'll be dark. The ghosted ones are already part of the interface, and the darker ones you can add to a place on the interface. So we've just added toggle backdrop on and off, and I'm going to go ahead and click done. So if I'm working and I'm tracing away and I want to toggle that off, I can just come over here and click, and it's off. I can start adjusting some points and toggle it right back on. And I don't have to open up a window. Now, if you'd like, you could set up a shortcut key for this, and let's take a look at doing that. So I'm going to hit Alt F9, which is the same as going to edit keyboard shortcuts, but let's use Alt F9, and we'll come over to display, and we'll find toggle backdrop on and off. And now all we need to do is find a shortcut key that's available. And we'll know that because there won't be anything sitting next to it. So we'll come down and we could say that U or X, something that makes sense to you to remember what it's going to be. Now, because it's a display option, I think Alt D probably wouldn't be a bad one for that. So I select the command, I select the shortcut key and I assign, and it places it right there. So now all I have to do is hit Alt D on the keyboard, and I've got the toggle backdrop on and off. So I don't even have to add it to the interface, but I'm a big fan of adding tools to the interface just in case if I forget the shortcut key, I can just come over here and click. So that's a quick look at toggle backdrop on and off, as well as just adding it to the interface and adding a shortcut key to it. And it should speed up the process when you're using backdrop images to model.